Well, let us talk to you a little bit about the waves of energy we've been mentioning. We've been telling you that the veil is getting thinner and that you're getting more and more waves of energy, raising your conscious awareness, coming in one wave after another after another. So it's finally even hit the scientific community. Doesn't it make sense with all the things that have been chaotically happening in your environment, with the sun bringing through all the extra light and the extra things that are shining to show through the darkness into the truth? There is another thing that relates to this that we wish to discuss, and that is the increasing synchronicity of numerical symbols that you are seeing on your clocks, on car license plates, on addresses on houses or stores. Numbers are lining up in a way that you have maybe not noticed quite so much before. But you do know the symbolism of 1111. You understand that that means it's a time of light. So now you're seeing 222, 333, 444, 1111. All kinds of things are showing up on your clocks. Or 222, or 444. These are energetic signatures coming through to acclimate you. All of these numbers have a specific representation. Let us run through the universal 13 energies that show up in our language and cosmically. One is the energy of initiation. So if you see 111, that means start something new, get a new perspective, start over again. 2 is the energy of duality. So if you're seeing 2, 2, 2, you're seeing, broaden my perspective. We've always told you that humans do not use duality correctly. You choose to use duality as a species to compare and contrast and compete. I'm right, you're wrong. This is correct, this is incorrect. All of these contradictory viewpoints, instead of recognizing, this could be just a different perspective, another way of seeing something. So, when you see 2s together, you're being told, broaden your perspective. 3 is the universal energy signature of creativity. So if you see 3s together, you're being encouraged to create. The trinity of 3 brings forth a powerful, magical, creative energy into your awareness. So use your mind, your heart, your impulses, your intuition, and create something new. Whether it's a new conversation, a new dish that you're cooking to eat, a new conversation that stimulates someone else, a new way of doing a piece of art, a new dance step, it doesn't really matter. Use the creative energy to enhance and enlighten your movements for your evolutionary journey. 4 is the energy of foundation. 444 means get stable. Foundation needs to be in place here. Things may be shaking up a bit, so stabilize yourselves. So whatever you create for your foundation, secure it. The truest foundation, of course, from our perspective, is love, joy, trust, and compassion. What better foundation could there be for an evolutionary journey of your species? But whatever you consider your foundation to be, if you're seeing the energies of 4, it's all about foundation. 5 is the energy of change. So when you see 5, you're needing to change something. Maybe your foundation's a little too secure. Maybe you need to open a door or a window. Maybe you need to change your perspective. Maybe you need to change the way you do something or how you think. Something needs to change if you're seeing repeated energy of 5. When you see 6, you're being given the message of flow. 6 is the energetic energy that allows you to flow through difficulties, challenges, over and around things. You've been told through your religious structures that 666 is a negative number, a harmful number, something that comes from evil. But that is absolutely untrue. That is the controllers wishing to indoctrinate you into believing that the energy of 666 is harmful because they do not wish you to dissolve boundaries, flow over or around obstacles. Recognize the power you have when you are fluid and flexible. So multiple 6s are a wonderful energy, encouraging you to be who you are. 7 is the energy of merging. It is our halfway point between 1 and 13. It is the point where opposites can come together and merge for a very good way of, as you would say, merging heart and mind, merging earth and stars. Any type of merging of self and other is accomplished through the energy of 7. This is why the indigenous peoples of your planet have always held 7 to be a lucky number, because they understand the power of merging together in unity. It's a unity number. 8, which you see as an infinity symbol, 8 is the energy of connection and abundance. And it moves you away from the third dimensional perspective of money being abundant into the perspective of true abundance comes from the heart. How many friends do you have? How close do you feel to those in your life? How much do you feel connected to the beauty that is around you? How can you connect with friends and those who matter to you? Abundance and connection are deeply enmeshed with one another. They are the same. When you are deeply connected with each other, with us, with Source, you are abundant in all ways. 9 is the energy of harmony. So when you see 999, you're being encouraged to bring more harmony into your life. Harmony can come from many different ways. It can come from allowing another perspective. It can come from changing your own perspective. It can come from accepting things as they are, or it can come from making necessary changes that bring about more unity. But if you're seeing multiple 9s, you're being encouraged to bring more harmony into your life. 10 is an energy that is most interesting. In our language, we see 10 is the energy of manifestation. However, here on Earth, if you've been paying attention to the other energies and the language they present, you may also increase your powers of manifestation. If you have not been paying attention to those energies, then 10 may represent a challenge for you, challenging you in some way to change a pattern of behavior or a belief system in order to be able to be a better manifester. So 10 can be a very magical number. 11, as you already know, is the energy of light. And every time you're seeing 1111 anywhere, you're being reminded that you are light, and you're being asked to shine your light more into the world. 12 is the energy of what we call understanding, but what your planet calls understanding, because you're under a patriarchal hierarchy. So in the patriarchy, 12 is the end point of the system. But in the cosmic world view, 12 is the point where everything begins to be interwoven in a way that you understand how everything is connected, how everything is related, how one thing affects another. It is a very potent point of energy and very important in the language. So when you see or hear 12, 12, 12 in some way, you're being aligned with understanding in a different, deeper way. 13, the energy that your societies and patriarchal levels of awareness have ignored, dismissed, or called evil. 13 is actually the most auspicious number of all. For 13 is the energy of integration, integrating all that you have previously experienced so that you can rest, regroup, and prepare for what comes next. We love the energy of 13 because this is where you are living now. We often define your position as you're standing in the third dimension, experiencing the 13th manifestation of who you are, which allows you to integrate all 12 strands of your DNA and each of the multidimensional cells those 12 strands represent. So 13, when you allow it into your working navigation of your lives, helps you to integrate what you have learned, helps you to pause and reset and be ready and prepared to begin again. And you are beginning to see the light and to understand what it means and to integrate that understanding in preparation for what comes next.